bit of a slow start for today. Kai, what are you doing? We've been building toys or Legos with Kai. Finished off the edit, which I didn't get done last night because Kai didn't get to bed for a long time last night. And I just realized that this week is Kai's last week of being 2 years old. Kai will never be 2 years old again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be 3 this week, buddy. Can't believe it. I don't know if running at midday 12 on a 95-degree weather day was a smart idea. Been listening to a podcast with Casey Neistat on Hoot and a Half, and he's just talking about the whole like life versus work thing and how vlogging essentially cost him being a not so good dad or not being a good husband. It just kind of like took over his life. That's something I'm constantly aware of. And I think that's why I'm doing like the 5 days a week or 4 days a week and not forcing myself every single day, because sometimes you just got to spend time with the family and not be thinking about anything else. I guess that's the other aspect of yesterday's being present conversation. Whew, it is hot. I also struggle with these, sorry that I'm shirtless. I struggle with trying to make these vlogs seem like bigger than my life actually is. Like I constantly think my life cannot be interesting enough that you guys would care, so I have to come up with some like gimmick or thing to make it interesting so you'll watch. But I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of it. Great podcast, by the way. Very much enjoying it. That was a mistake that I don't regret. Oh man, Kai, Daddy's really sweaty. The rest of today, I'm gonna dedicate to figuring out why more people aren't talking about this, the Zcam E2 F6, which is a full frame 6K at 60 frames per second, 4K 120 frames per second, 10-bit color, full frame sensor, dual native ISO, Z-RAW, 15 stops dynamic range, all for $4,000. Why are people not talking about this? Is there something wrong with it? And then hopefully we can do a full review tomorrow on our findings. First, I gotta figure out how to use this and get some good footage, hopefully. Look at this thing. I just put the 16 to 35 on here. This thing looks ridiculous. Yeah, there's supposed to be an app that you can use to control the camera. I don't know if you can also like see what you're filming, but it's just not working. I don't know what's going on. I've done everything it said. I tried to look up some other videos and it's just not working so far. But it would be so handy to be able to control it from your phone, because I feel like that's one of the downsides of the Zcam here, is that it's a little bit hard to control. There's no dials, there's no nothing really. There's just a few buttons. Also, I forgot that I only have this disgustingly long HDMI cable. It's like big HDMI to big HDMI, and I just don't have short versions of the cable like this, so it's gonna be good. Yo. My model has arrived.
I'm ready. Shaved, showered, brushed my teeth, ready to go.
Tyler, what do you think? Better?
Yeah, so much better.
I think this works just, I don't know, there's a lot more space now.
Yeah.
This still needs to be organized and stuff,
So
but
much more room for activities. You got like a hammock.
yeah, from one side to the other. And even this, like, this side, it works now. Well, like, I need some help with stuff like this, but like, this could be here if it needs to.
This worked out perfect.
Yeah, it's still a little bit crooked. I don't know if we need to adjust it somehow, but it's pretty cool, eh? All right, first clip, first footage from the Zcam here. Does it look good? We're in Z-Log. This is the first time I've used their log. It looks, and there's actually autofocus. Surprisingly, I don't know if it's very good, but there is autofocus. I didn't think there was gonna be autofocus. All right, let's see what other kinds of shots we can get. Oh, this is getting a little heavy. Ah. Is there one there?
Yeah.
Oh, manager Tyler to the rescue. It's still a little long, but it's not as ridiculously long as the other one. Oh, I didn't know this existed on the podcast cart. It's a little better. It's still long, but it's not this long. All right, got some shots of Tyler here. The camera is doing well so far. It's always a little bit annoying getting used to a new camera. I always say this, reviewing things is like super hard. And if you think it's easy, then you're probably really bad at reviewing things, unfortunately, because it is not easy. But so far, pretty impressed. Some little quirks. We'll get into that tomorrow, I think. But yeah, now we got to go outside and get some more model shots of Tyler. Get that model acting face on. Oh my gosh, it's hot. That 7-kilometer run today probably didn't help. Good job, Tyler.
Thank you. Now that I'm done modeling, I can have my O. Henry.
You deserve it. Oh, even though this is a small camera, it starts to weigh a little. Image looked really great on the screen, but you can already tell a little bit from that. So I'm really excited to watch this footage back, and well, you've already seen some of the footage, but yeah, tomorrow's review should be interesting because this is one of those cameras that they're not really talking about it, and I'm not sure if it just sucks or they just don't know about it. It's like when these aperture lights first came out. I remember the aperture Lightstorm panels came out, and like I was like, what is this like cheap knockoff company making these panels? They're way cheaper than anybody else, and you could control them by the remote. I was like, that's really interesting. And then I tried them out, and haven't looked back since. It's all aperture here. Literally, I don't think I use any other lights, at least not consistently, other than aperture. So I don't know if Zcam, the camera version of aperture, maybe. We'll find out tomorrow. You guys see the sweat drip? Also, I got like man boob sweat stains. I don't know if you guys can see that. Thanks, man, for modeling. Appreciate you.
Anytime.
Great work.
Thank you.
This is what I pay you for. Yeah. Your modeling skills, obviously. Everybody knows that.
Get my, what is it, blue steel?
Yeah. The only reason you got hired was because of that face. All right, see you, man. It is so hot in here. Oh my gosh. And I only have 15% power left, so hopefully that's enough to get home. It's a Red Bull kind of day. Anybody watch the Formula One race? Formula One is back. I haven't been into Formula One for a long time. I used to watch it with my dad all the time when I was younger. And then I watched the Netflix documentary series on Formula One. And now I'm like hooked again. Just want to watch more. Whoop, I'm not gonna break this LCD screen. I made it 5% left, and look, it's 6:23 p.m. and 35 degrees Celsius still. Kai! Hey, buddy!
You go to the work, Daddy?
Yeah, I was at the office. I missed you. Oh, I missed you so much. Oh. I'm sweaty, you said? What have you been doing today?
Watching Peppa Pig.
Watching Peppa Pig? Did you have a good day?
Whoa, that's a big teddy.
Kai, you want to say see you later to everybody?
See you later, everybody.